Welcome back. We are 1 month into the Gambill Gauntlet, and if you have missed it, don't worry. Now is your second chance to go back, review the questions that we've been asking, and answer them. Be sure to answer them in the comments so that I could give you some expert feedback so that you could be prepared for your interview. In this video, I am going to be walking you through some example answers from the last month's worth of challenges. I'm also going to cover some common mistakes that I saw and a few reasons why even trying these questions will really help to get you to stand out as a data engineer. So far, we have covered SQL data modeling, incremental loading, slowly changing dimensions, and identifying top-selling products by category. These are the kinds of things that you're going to be asked in real live interviews, or maybe have to build in the real world. So these prepare you not only for your interview, but also as a real life data engineer. All right, first, let's cover an answer for that question about the top selling products by category. Many people use the dense rank very clearly, very appropriately, but maybe partitioned by the wrong field, using product ID instead of the category. That one is an easy one to miss. Making sure that you are partitioning by, or keep in mind that partitioning is kind of like grouping by, the correct category, the correct field, in order to get the result that you're actually looking for. Now, what I'd look for in a strong answer here is that clear group by, along with your partition. Proper filtering for your Q1, and using rank equals 1 as opposed to rank is less than or equal than 3. That's something that I saw in some of the answers. Unless you're going for the top 3 products, in which case the less than or equal to 3 would be exactly right. All right, here's another one of the questions that we asked during our Gambill Gauntlet. We have our slowly changing dimension design question. This one tripped a few folks up. Remember, we need to track the historical changes. That means adding effective and expiration dates or a current flag, which could be a bit field that you are just storing as 0 and 1 to indicate yes or no. So, pro tip here is going to be you could add this is current field to really make querying easier for which rows are active. Even with the is current field, I would be sure to have a beginning and ending date for each of those historical records. And this comes in handy when you are doing historical reporting, when you have to go back maybe multiple years sometimes to go back and make sure that the right records get tied into the right rows in your fact tables. All right, the third question that we're going to cover today is going to be the incremental loading strategy question that was answered in this previous Gambill Gauntlet. Again, be sure you go back and answer those questions in the Gambill Gauntlet. This one, the strongest answers here mentioned, file date stamps, watermarking of columns, or last modified times. Even better were the answers that included some deduplication logic. Again, if you haven't gotten a chance to go out and see some of the answers, to go out and actually answer some of these questions, be sure you go out and do that now. And again, I'll provide feedback, give you a score, and potentially add you to the leaderboard depending on how well you do. So regardless of whether you are job hunting or you're just trying to level up your data engineering skills to prepare for maybe a future interview or a future promotion, these bite-sized exercises are really here to teach you how to think like a data engineer. Clean, efficient, and real-world ready is important to be as a data engineer. And let's be honest, algorithms are cool, but pipelines and business logic, that is what gets you hired. Now, I know not many of you have had an opportunity to get out there and answer some of these questions this past month. That's okay. I know you've been busy. Go out now. As you have time, you could always go back to previous gauntlets. Just because you missed a week, don't feel like you can't go back to the previous week and answer that. Your points will still continue to accumulate. And, we're just warming up. We're going to continue to do these challenges to continue to prepare you for your data engineering interviews. I'm going to make challenge 5 a beginner friendly one, really to get more people jumping in. And if you've been lurking, be sure you go out and start now. If you've been stuck, let me know below how I can help you through it. And if you've already submitted, thank you so much, especially to Rada and some of those people that have been consistently submitting answers. You might just see your name featured next if you go out and do answer these questions from the previous 4 videos. All right, before you go, be sure that you let me know in the comments which of these challenges have been your favorite. Which one really gave you a headache because you were just racking your brain so hard trying to figure out an answer. And hey, if you've got a friend that is trying to break into data engineering, be sure you challenge them and invite them to also answer these questions. Let's really continue to grow and share this together, because this isn't about perfection. It is about progress, not just for one, but for all of us.